Tonight on Tabatha's Salon Takeover. Nikki Mallon and her husband Gary own Brownson Company on the exclusive Lincoln Road in Miami, Florida. When Brownson Company opened, it was featured in international magazines and was the place to get your haircut in South Beach.
In 2007, we were the busiest salon on Lincoln Road. You couldn't get an appointment.
But more recently, the client retention rate has plummeted and the business is in peril.
I pay $55,000 a month in rent. Now we're 2 months behind rent.
We owe $350,000.
I'm very stressed out. I spend a lot of my time worrying about whether or not we're going to make it.
When Nikki's in a good mood, the whole rest of the salon is in a good mood. And when she's not, we are all miserable.
I have a text message you saying that I was the worst employee.
Do you want to know how many of those I send out a week?
Nikki, she's been known to be a slave driver.
Oh, are we all allowed to get our hair done?
I'm fixing my hair. There's no more clients. She has a computer and she watches everything we do.
This is an unfamiliar person behind the desk. I instant message the salon on a regular basis, probably anywhere between 75 and 100 times a day. I'm really over this place. I'm gonna hope Tabatha is gonna help me. And if that doesn't work, I don't know. What are we gonna do?
The secret to turning a struggling salon into a thriving business is 1 week with me. I'm Tabatha. I'm going to change everything. I will clean up the management. You're the reason why it's not working. Shake up the staff. I'm trying to tell you what you can do better and transform every part of the salon. No more big brother. I'm tough, I'm talented, I'm taking over.
Hello?
Hi, Nikki.
Yes?
This is Tabatha.
Could you come outside and meet me, please?
Okay, I'll be right there.
Nikki,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you as well. Well, you asked for my help, and here I am. Are you nervous?
I'm always a wreck.
Why are you always a wreck?
No, not really. Today's one of those days.
All right, well, come and let me show you my surprise.
All right, then.
How are you?
I'm great.
Yeah?
All the better to see you.
Yeah? Tell me everything that you have in your business.
We have a yoga room, which is about 1,500 square feet. We have a retail store downstairs, and then we have the salon, and then the whole spa.
It's huge.
It's huge.
The hairdressing portion of your business, is it making money? Is it breaking even?
In 2009, we're $40,000 down than 2008. It's not doing what it should be doing.
Do you still work behind the chair?
No,
Why?
because I don't have time, and I just couldn't give the clients the service that they needed, because every time I'd be standing doing, a set of foils, and somebody would come up to me, and there'd be 49 questions as to, what can I do about this woman? She's complaining, and they'd be talking over the top of your client, and you're finally like, and then I realized, okay, you got to put the manager's hat on. I can't do both, essentially. I was doing a crap job at both.
Do you miss it?
I don't know that I miss the hair as much.
Would you close the salon?
Well, I've thought of it simply because it's just snowballed out of control, and I can never seem to get anybody to do what needs to be done.
So why don't you tell me about the problems that are in your salon?
I only need to walk in. I'm not even up at the top of the stairs, and 49 things are wrong. I mean, I leave here sometimes going, really exasperated. Everybody gives you grief all the time. I can feel my face burnt red, mortified.
Well, the reason I brought you here is because I have been watching you and your staff to see what a typical day in your salon life is like. So, this is you. Where are you right now?
In my kitchen.
So you have cameras in the salon, and then you can sit
Correct.
at home and watch it all
Yeah.
on your computer. And why don't you spend more time in the salon?
There were certain days that I thought, you just can't walk around this place in such a bad mood all the time.
Do you find that when you come in here, it puts you in a bad mood? Is that what you mean?
This is an unfamiliar person behind the desk.
I wish Nikki would stop sending messages. I know she's talking about the purple client. There is no purple client.
So your communication is via text?
Yeah, let's say 50% of it.
Okay. And how often are you actually in the salon physically?
Maybe I won't be in for a whole week. None of them will see me for a week.
It sounds to me like you've kind of abandoned your salon a little bit.
Yes.
What do you think your staff's opinion of you is?
There's someone who think I'm a real taskmaster, and I'm like, I hold everybody accountable, and that I'm too tough on them. Because being European, I don't go around petting them all on the heads and telling them how fabulous they are, which is what they all want, it seems.
Well, okay, let's keep watching.
You look busy in here.
I walk in and go, what are you guys doing? And then they're like, rats, all out the door.
Tell me, you have to do something.
So when you walk in, everyone...
They already know upstairs when I've come through the back door, apparently. Rosanna, is there a reason why all this trash is here, or... Anybody on dish duty, or is that my job?
You actually said, is anyone on dish duty, as you proceeded to do the dishes?
I have to have everything like the way I want it, and it's just not gonna happen. These people just, they don't react the way you would expect. And then I think, okay, let me get a manager. This will be brilliant. We've gone through about 7 in the last 5 years. I can't find anybody to manage.
Let's keep watching. So that is...
Susie.
Susie, your manager.
Guys, can someone clean this up? It's awful. Please, and these apples need to go in the fridge. And this place is filthy. Can someone please give this a clean as well?
That seems like effective management to me.
And that's not what she does. She probably never sets foot in the dispensary. She spends most of her time behind the desk.
Okay. Why can't anyone work for you?
Oh, it's not so much that they can't work for me, it's just that they can't seem to get a grasp on this job. This job is a monster.
Let's look at the next one.
All right.
I'm not gonna clean a nail station. I didn't get hired to be the nail station. I got hired to be a hair assistant.
But you got hired to assist the running of the salon.
As a business owner, stand there and let an assistant speak to you that way?
I just think you're actually so deluded that you can't even argue with you. There is just no brain to argue with.
It is unacceptable. She's being paid for a job.
I'd far rather be dealing with retail because at least the products, they look nice, I know how to sell them, and they don't answer me back.
I've seen enough. It's absolutely ridiculous. Give me your keys. I'm taking over. Come on. Hello? Everyone can gather around, please. I'm Tabatha, and I'm taking over. I have cancelled all your appointments, and for the next week, you're going to play by my rules. And at the end of the week, some of you may still be working here, and some of you may not. I have been watching all of you. I saw assistants hanging around while Nikki actually cleaned. I saw assistants give back talk to Nikki when she asked them to clean. Oh, thank you for joining us. That was nice of you to show up. Why don't you come and stand in front? I was just talking about you.
I know how to run a business. It's quite obvious. They haven't been pulling their weight, and they are a ball and chain. Tabatha is going to motivate the staff.
Tomorrow, we are going to have a staff meeting. I want to hear what you guys think the problems are. Get your stations packed up, and Nikki, take me on the tour. What the hell's that?
I have no idea why that mirror has disappeared.
That's dirty. What's all of that?
That is completely ruined.
Totally ruined. Just looks run down. Nothing looks fresh in here.
No.
What's going on with this? I mean, it's like a murder victim, honestly. Not only is there caution tape all over it, which is absolutely bloody ridiculous, there's, you know, hair stuck in there, which is disgusting. Oh. Do you normally put stuff in there? Look at all the colour.
Yes, it's lovely.
Inside. It's disgusting. I mean, it's supposed to be sterilizer.
I don't understand why Nikki's acting stupid. She knows that we keep the jar out there with combs.
Albana, why don't you show me the locker room? Since Nikki has such a strong opinion about Albana, I thought she might be a good person to speak with. I understand that everyone has a locker and everyone has a lock.
Yes.
So you have to keep all your personal items down here.
Exactly.
Tell me about this.
I mean, every day our tips are held overnight.
Withholding tips is really dodgy. Nikki must have some major issues with her stylists, and I need to get to the bottom of them.
We don't get them at the end of the night, we get them in the morning.
You had a big altercation with Nikki today. I saw you. Was Nikki acting normal today?
No.
Was she acting how she normally does?
No, she doesn't normally act like that at all.
How does Nikki normally act?
She goes and spits words, and she screams it at you. She says it really nasty towards you, and that's it. You have nothing else to say. Nikki's definitely putting on a performance for Tabatha. Definitely.
Look at those faces over there. I love how she says some of you may be working here at the end of the week, and some of you may not. My staff, I feel, are very unappreciative for what they have. Uh-oh. I need big-time help because I have talked to these people until I'm blue in the face.
So, you guys can get out of here. Thank you. I will see you at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Yesterday, Nikki told me that her staff are the problem in this salon. So today, I need to get their point of view. First things first, you'll notice that Nikki and Susie aren't here. There's always two sides of a story, and I just have a small portion of it. So I need you guys to be honest with me and tell me what's really going on if I'm going to change anything. So Nikki told me that she's not in the salon very often.
Upstairs for like an hour most.
Okay.
In an hour, she's gonna pick on everybody.
I heard Nikki tell me that if I asked you guys, you would tell me that she was a tyrant, and you're all shaking your head at me.
70% of her rules, they don't make any sense.
She'll threaten people to lose their jobs. Before I got my hours cut, she said my hair was hideous. I needed to take care of my skin and my makeup better.
Your hours were cut permanently because your hair was hideous?
This is what she says.
Instead of her saying, we need to talk, step outside, it's like, put on makeup, take off that scarf, you look like a wreck.
So she'll tell you that in front of clients.
Straight up.
She seems to manage you from home, watching you on these cameras. Tell me how that feels.
It's uncomfortable.
She has written things, texted the front desk, and it shows up on all the computers too. Like, haven't those hags mopped yet?
Sometimes she's like, what are you idiots doing? Or things
Oh, yeah.
like we all read it like, what is that all about?
Or clients she's really rude about too.
What, instant messaging, talking about clients from home?
Oh, yeah.
What does she say about clients?
doing?
Or
Is that
she
hag
didn't
out of the
show up,
salon
charge
already?
that.
Make sure you get that hag to pay.
And that shows up on all the computer screens?
Every computer.
You have a manager here, which is Susie.
She's not. She's a delivery girl.
So Susie's pretty much Nikki's puppet, is what you're saying,
Exactly.
right? How long do you think she's going to last?
People were betting that she wouldn't last 3 months.
Eventually, they just throw in the towel and leave. And...
Show of hands, who's thought of quitting? So, okay, why don't you?
There's a contract that the stylists have to sign, and that they can't work on the beach if they either got fired or quit.
If you quit or if you get fired, do you feel that Nikki respects you?
No.
No? There are things that I expect from my staff, but in return, I respect them and I value the work they do. I want to assess your work. So today, what I have done is brought in a client for each of you. The staff painted a very different picture of what they think the problem is in this salon. They think it's Nikki. So I decided to try a role-playing exercise to see what she's really like. You told me yesterday that, Albana can be a lazy assistant sometimes. And Albana, you said that Nikki can go off on you. What I'd like you two to do is change places in the assessment. I want you to show Albana the kind of assistant that you think she is. Show her what she's like. Let her look at herself.
Okay. Albana would be a troublemaker with a capital T, persistently arguing with other employees, refusing to do work. Ultimately, she would fight with her own shadow.
And Albana, I want you to be the kind of owner that you think Nikki is.
Okay.
Do you have any color in your hair right now?
I do. I have
You do?
like, I don't know how many different shades.
Yeah.
Was that a serious question?
Well, I always ask.
It's quite obvious that she's got colour in her hair. So the questions you need to know: when's the last time you did it? How often do you like to maintain it? It makes you look like a professional.
We're working with a structure that has width. So we always need length against width. So in the back, it's all straight, which is very beautiful, but we can be playfulness.
You just told her she's got a really wide face, and if it goes too short, it's going to look wider.
Correct.
Okay, so she's pretty much going to get a trim.
In the picture, the hair is a little bit more curly.
Right.
So your hair may not be as curly.
Okay.
All right, so I definitely want to do shorter in the front because I do feel it's gonna give it more body.
Yeah.
But I definitely want to do, I'm so nervous, I have to stop.
That's right, what's wrong?
I'm really nervous.
You're nervous? You're talking about the texture, you're talking about the length, you're fine.
I know I'm
Honestly,
fine, but I
you're
can't
fine.
even talk, I'm so nervous.
Well, that's okay, just breathe.
Okay.
After the stylist started working, I turned my attention to Nikki and Albana's role-playing exercise.
Are we doing the towels rolled like this, or are we having them like that? because this looks absolutely disgusting.
Clearly, you only have one word. You only know one word.
What's your problem?
That stupid witch just told me.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't talk about this on the floor. Come with me.
Can I have a quick cigarette?
No, you do not have a cigarette. Go to the restroom and sort yourself out now.
This bloody place.
Wow.
I think I'm such an amazing assistant. I just don't understand why she never leaves me alone. Why does she pick on me all the time?
Is that really how Albana acts?
She wouldn't go into such hysterics.
I know that's not me. Everybody else knows that's not me. You know, and if anything, she embarrassed herself. Because if you have an employee that acts like that, why is that employee still there?
I like role playing,
Yeah.
but it has to be done seriously.
No, that was extreme.
I think I'm being a little too nice, because...
Yeah.
Well,
Thank you.
you know,
I don't...
is she being too
Do
nice?
it.
Is she being too nice?
Yeah.
All right.
Where's your makeup? How come you don't have any makeup? You look absolutely horrible. Fix your hair, get your makeup on now. You should have had it done.
I asked somebody, there was nobody here. Everybody's
We've been
late.
working. You should have had it done before you got here. Let's get it done.
During the role-playing exercise, Susie seemed to have some strong opinions. So I decided to pull her aside and get her point of view. What do you think Nikki thinks of you?
I think right now she thinks I'm incompetent of doing my job.
How does that make you feel?
It almost makes me feel kind of insecure, and I'm not an insecure person. It's making me doubt myself, and if that time ever came, it would have to be time to walk away, because I'm not that kind of person.
You've thought about not being here anymore.
I never walk from anything, Tabatha. I'm a strong person. It's just, it would be nice to be able to make decisions of my own. And also give Nikki a chance to not worry about things.
It sounds like the one thing that you need me to change to make this salon successful is Nikki.
Yeah.
After our role-playing exercise, I asked Nikki to rejoin us as herself so we could assess the skill level of her stylists. This is about me seeing what kind of work you guys do. That's not a broken into line. Either this side isn't as layered as this side. You can feel the weight. If this is your best work, we have a problem. It looks like she has regrowth. Right, I can see them because they are fresh. First of all, do the foils closer together. I mean, I can...
2 to 1?
Yes, it could be 2 to 1. It depends on
Well,
what
in the sense of
it
what
is.
is it? That's what I'm asking you.
Wow. Okay, so I'm trying to tell you what you can do better.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Slightly longer on the right. You changed your angle, look at this side. So you followed that line all the way through, so you've over-directed this.
Now to
Yeah?
the other side.
It's body position. I was surprised by some of the work I saw today. Even if you don't have education, and even if you don't have a lead stylist, you can still hold yourself accountable and not be lazy. Albana, I'd like you to stay for a couple of minutes, and Susie, so that we can talk about our role play. And the rest of you, thank you. Based on the way Nikki portrayed Albana today, I can see why the staff feel she has absolutely no respect for them. And I need to get to the bottom of it to save this salon. I wanted to talk to you about our swapping experiment and, you know, see what you learn from it. Albana?
I think she went a little overboard.
Okay.
Because I don't act like that, and I know if I acted like that, I wouldn't be working. Nikki is just constant put down. It's constant, don't do this, go do that. Don't wear this, wear this. Don't wear your hair like that, do it like this. The both of you said it yesterday to me.
It's all right.
I'm like the worst. But yet when you guys really need me, I'm the best. Like, that's just crazy in my eyes.
If you have called her the worst, that's a really destructive thing to hear. How do you step up and do something when you're asked to? Because in the back of your mind, you're like, I'm the worst anyway, so what does it matter?
There's also the aspect that negative attention is almost as good as positive. A lot of people just crave attention, and so they'll get it anyway, no matter how they do it.
Is that why you do what you do? Do you
No.
like being scolded, or you're craving negative attention?
No.
You know, these words, they're just words. It's rubbish. Do the job or don't bother doing it at all.
All right, thanks for coming. You can get out of here. I'll see you in the morning. Thank you.
You're welcome.
If Nikki doesn't start to respect and support her staff, she may as well close the doors right now. Today, when I sat down with the staff, I was told that you're aggressive, that you micromanage them, that, you know, you do manage with an iron fist. They're really scared. And they're scared of you.
As a person or as an owner?
They only see you as an owner. They feel like everything that they do is wrong.
They haven't been pulling their weight, and they are a ball and chain. And if she doesn't get it, well, she's a bag of wind then, isn't she?
Why are you know, watching from home, texting all day long when you have a manager in the salon that can
but she's
take
not in
care of
every
it?
day.
Susie.
The staff want me as their manager. They don't want to feel this intimidation of when you are here. I don't feel that Nikki has trusted me or given me certain authorities, but I'm hoping that's going to change.
Should you control it and micromanage it and make everyone feel controlled? No. When they feel that way, you won't get the best work from them. We need to really start tomorrow to get this place back on the right track and, you know, make it what it should be so that you can be successful. Yeah?
Yeah.
Today, I realised that the biggest problem in this salon is Nikki's negative attitude toward her staff. That does not inspire them to do their best work, and it will kill her business. It's clear that Nikki has created an oppressive atmosphere in this salon, and it's driving customers away. The happier the staff, the better their work. So I'm bringing in Dr. Woody, an executive coach, to help turn things around.
What I want to do is I want to get you to hear some of their concerns, and I want you to be open to listening.
As far as meeting with the staff, it wasn't something I was looking forward to, but it obviously has to be done. And, you know, it's them against me.
Because the idea is to generate dialogue.
Okay.
And to help you learn to be a better owner. This is an opportunity to help Nikki better understand the environment that she's creating. Because let's face it, you guys spent a lot of time here. And if it's not a comfortable environment, if it's not a friendly, happy place, it's gonna show. Your customers are gonna feel it.
The thing about Nikki, I believe we fear you. We don't know what can make you happy. We have no idea. We have no idea. No matter what we do, we're not getting, like, you know, your love. We have to be like, you know, are we gonna get fired? Are we gonna get, why we have to feel like this? We don't wanna feel like, you know, that there is fear when we enter Brown.
Or what makes you fearful of Nikki?
I don't like to talk to you because I'm afraid you're gonna yell at me. If you need something from her, you need to be willing to get into a fight with her.
Nikki's just a very negative person. I had a death in the family. She gave me hell for that. She wanted a death certificate, which was an embarrassment for me. It was just really horrible.
I'm not in the business of being liked. I'm trying to be an owner without the consequences of worrying whether somebody is upset at me or mad at me or doesn't like me.
I want to hear from some other folks about that issue, about the fear.
Everybody has said, don't tell Nikki. Now I'm telling you, but I have a 7-year-old. I haven't told Nikki that because everybody's like, don't tell her you have a son. She's just gonna turn on you.
And this is important, Nikki, because, I mean, this is fear.
I wasn't really aware that the staff were scared of me, which seems to be the word of the day. They're very quick to say that I don't tell them how great they should be, I don't say job well done, and I don't. My attitude is, this is your job. Do you constantly need to be told how brilliant you are?
I don't think you appreciate what I do sometimes.
Well, because I haven't verbalized it clearly. I mean, obviously I haven't said, Rosanna, you look amazing today. I love your hair, and I really love the fact that you have come in today. I mean, I don't know that, I didn't know that that's what you needed.
I mean, are you kidding? I mean, I don't think that's the issue, and no one here has said that.
Anybody else want to share while you have an opportunity? I know this is tough. It's not easy.
Sorry, but Christina, we've had a conversation. You need to give specifics.
I mean, we've already said it all. And she put the block up. Now I have to talk to Susie.
So you feel like tell her, it's all right, it's okay.
I don't treat my staff badly. My staff treat themselves badly and their jobs badly.
Christina has a lot of pent-up anger with you, Nikki, and that is how she feels.
Just, you can feel oppression. You know, you can feel that everyone, people feel scared.
Okay.
I don't think you're really seriously getting what you need, what we need, and the exchange that has to happen for everything to work the correct way.
We're willing to do whatever is necessary to stick by you because you own the most precious place in South Beach. But as a businesswoman, you also have to see the other side.
We want to come and be excited to come work for you.
That's the thing that I think you need to take out of it. They want to step up. They want to do the right thing by you and your business.
I'm not going to sit with, you know, a box of Kleenex in front of all of my employees. I mean, please, give me a break.
All right, Dr. Woody, thank you. It's been a big day. You guys have done a lot of work. Now it's my turn to get started on the renovation. So the first thing that I want to do to kick off the renovation is for you to take down the cameras in here. No more Big Brother in this salon.
Take down this and release that and all this is just, it's a load of shit.
Just pull it out of the wall. Oh, the whole, There you go.
All right? Taking cameras down off the wall. Bollocks. They'll be up next week. It was all about Tabatha appeasing the staff.
It is a limited piece of information that you're getting because there might be more to the story of the reason why you're seeing them do something. You don't know that. And the point of taking it down is to change the way you manage the salon so that you can be effective and hands-on and part of your team and lead them. That's what they want from you, and that's what you should give them.
Done. The cameras are gone. So that's the start. So we'll get on to the next phase of managing.
Are you just appeasing me? Because I feel like you just kind of taken the piss out of me.
Would you like me to say it a different way?
Listen, you know, I want you to mean it, and I want you to mean it actually for them. That's why. Because I have to tell you something. When I sat down with your staff yesterday in that staff meeting and I listened to some of their grievances, it was actually truly shocking to me, some of the stuff that they said. And to sit down this morning with them, and it took a lot of guts for a lot of these girls and gentlemen to actually say what they thought and tell the truth to you. And they did it not to be hurtful, not to be spiteful, and not to be malicious. They did it because they want to support you and they want to make it better. You're part of the reason why it's not working. And your behaviour and the way you speak to these staff and the way you treat them is not the way to manage and treat your staff. And that's what I hope that kind of you understand. As much for you, because I want you to understand it, but for them as well. Nikki is driving her own business into the ground with her negative attitude. The staff is miserable, and it's no wonder clients don't want to come back. In a couple of days, we're going to be reopening this place. I want unbelievable customer service. And Susie, I want you to take control of the staff. All right?
Yep.
It's time for you to manage by yourself.
The last thing I want to be doing with this short life is to be monitoring and supervising other people who don't matter in my life. They're not my family, they're not my friends. So if Susie wants to step up and do that job, go right ahead.
When I sit down at the end of this and make my final recommendations to Nikki, you know I will be honest. So make it a great day. Thank you. Get out of here. I've got stuff to do.
If these people want to work here and they're willing to change and they want to work, I think it's great. But in my opinion, if I don't see a major improvement on Thursday, okay, I'll tell Tabatha, out the door. Take them all with you.
to be a great day today. You ready to be positive and lead your team and have a really fantastic day?
Yes, I'm always positive, and yes, I am.
All right, good. It's reopening day, and Nikki has to have a positive attitude towards her staff if there's any chance of turning this salon around. How is everyone? Good. Good. Are you ready to have a great day? Yes. You excited? Yes. All right, come on. Come have a look. Come on, Nikki. Brownson Company was run down. The state of the salon reflected Nikki's attitude towards it. The colour's obviously been changed. So it's a really nice lavender, which, I mean, it's much more cheerful.
I was like, oh, wow, ooh, ooh. It was really cosy, it was nice.
Finished the countertops in the dispensary and cleaned it up so it looks nice and fresh. New waiting area, so it's more streamlined and modern. Accent pillows to pick up all the colours.
I loved it. It was absolutely gorgeous. Just a whole new setup.
So do you like it? Yes. What do you think, Nikki?
No, I don't like it.
My heart sunk when Nikki wasn't happy with the changes. I really wanted her to like it as much as we did.
I think it's all disastrous. So, no. I think the couch, it's not gonna work. And I don't like the eggplant wall, and I don't like curtains. So, I hate lavender. What do you want me to do? I mean, if they'd put pink up, that would have been worse, okay? So lavender is next to pink. The floor doesn't even look like it was mopped, so.
Actually, the floor was refinished over beside the manicure pedicure station because it was totally stripped, and it's been finished in the break room because it wasn't finished.
It just doesn't look done, sorry.
Hey, she didn't like it. But I looked at everyone's faces and it was almost like, oh no, not again.
The gratitude's great, thank you. Staff, do you like it?
Yes. Love it.
That's really good. So here's the deal for today. I want you to really show me that you guys can have a great, positive team. And Nikki, what I'd like you to do today is to really focus on positive reinforcement for your team.
I understand her positive whatever. I understand all of that, but that's not how I do business. That is not me.
So, set your stations up. The clients will be here soon, and let's have a great day. Do you have a second? I realised today that Nikki just can't be positive about this business or her staff. She always has to be negative. Tell me what's going on, because you seem really, you know, you seem stressed and not happy.
But I've said, yes, I think it's fabulous. Because I'm not going to tell a pack of lies. I don't think it's fabulous. I think it's cosmetic, superficial. If you'd spent the time doing what I thought you were going to come and do.
What did you think I was going to do?
I thought you were going to come and find out the core issues of what was wrong with the salon. But in fact, what you've done is you've villainized me.
That's what you have done. I have found the core problem in this salon.
Which is what?
It's you, Nikki. You've totally alienated yourself from your staff. They're upset because you're upset.
They don't want to work. That's what you don't understand. They're telling you today, yes, we're excited, yeah. Guess what? You'll be gone next week, and they'll be back to the way they were last week. Susie, so sorry. I can't wait until Susie takes it over. It's going to be brilliant.
Why is it going to be brilliant?
So make sure today, when you're handing the keys back, you give them to Susie. Because Susie's going to do an amazing job, or so she thinks.
What Susie does that mean? Or so she thinks. So you think Susie's going to fail?
She doesn't have any idea of what she's walking into.
Nikki is so insufferable, she makes me want to punch her.
Are you going to see tragic hair color? Yes. Are you going to see crap customer service? Yes. Are you going to see ridiculous assistants misbehaving? Yes.
So you've already decided at the beginning of the day that they're going to do a bad job?
I've already decided that they're going to be who they are. They didn't transform because they had 2 days off. I am over these people. That's what you have to realize. I have done as much as I can do.
But Nikki, you need to change your approach with them so that there is some positivity for them, so they don't feel like they're being beaten up on all the time.
There are certain people that work for me. How many do you think I like? You're talking about a hairdressing bunch. You know the game. They are a nightmare to handle.
So you've pretty much made up your mind that
I know
it's
these people. You met them last week. I know these people.
And I've had more out of your staff in 2-3 days
so you
than
think,
you have.
So you think. What have you had out of my staff in 2-3 days a day?
Respect. If you can't believe in your staff, then maybe you should close the place down because all you've done is slam them.
Whatever. Marvelous.
There's nothing else I can do to help Nikki. The best thing that can happen to this salon is for her to hand over the key to Susie. If you start diagonally, so this is your diagonal.
Right.
You can actually work it right on the hairline, so when she pulls it back, there's colour in there.
Right.
And then just keep building up.
Okay. I need to watch how
Building up
close I'm getting to the
your line.
hairline.
Yeah.
Here's all your requests for anybody.
Okay.
And then I have all my nails. I'll get them all sorted.
All
That's
right.
a little. Well, you.
So
That's your folder.
you'll send this to me an attachment that I can change things and.
Yeah, you can
also-
add.
I'm optimistic right now. Today I am. I'm positive. I'm hoping that Nikki is going to trust in me and believe in me, and we will make the salon a huge success. And for the girls and for the team, I hope it's going to last. Perfect.
That's your folder.
Nikki. Thank you very much.
Do you like the colour?
Yeah, I love it.
It freshened it up. It's fine hair, but it looks really nice and thick. Really nice.
Very happy.
Thank you. Christina asked for my help and did great foils today, and her client looked fantastic.
Yes.
Did you see your client?
I did.
Okay,
I
colour.
did.
It looked lovely.
I did. Thank you.
Really nice.
I liked
Were you
it.
happy with it?
Very happy.
Yeah, she's very happy as
Very
well.
happy.
Looked really, really, really nice. Good job.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that was a nice compliment. Yeah.
All right, elevate it. Here's my graduation. I've got my guideline underneath. Keep lifting.
By Tabatha just showing me a quick, like, little haircut here and there, I learned a lot, and it's just opened up my eyes.
Did you learn anything?
I sure did.
Yeah? It's good to watch. From what I can see, Albana really wants to be a good assistant and really wants to learn. Everyone's wrapping up, so let's go back into the staff room, and I want to give you my final recommendations.
Indeed.
How do you think today went?
I didn't see anything, astonishing.
I saw a team of people working together and, being good hairdressers.
Yeah, but guess what? You're here to work. How much more can you keep giving and you don't get the result that you need back?
Do you feel more connected? Do you feel more positive?
The jury's out on that one. It would be very hard for me to believe that that is going to last. The fact is, at the end of the day, if you were to look at some of the employees that we have, they operate like, who cares?
But maybe if you gave them some education.
Yeah. They've had so much education.
Motivate them. Now, assistants, how do you think they did today?
None of these people want to do hair. This is a job. Not one of them has said, I want to be a stylist.
When I was helping Mercedes, Albana joined into the training session because she does want to be a hairdresser.
I can tell you right now, in 3 months' time, that enthusiasm that you brought in here will be waning, if not gone.
You said to me, I don't want my key back, give it to Susie.
Yeah.
That's what you told me.
That's right.
All right, how do you feel about it now?
Yeah, I want you to give it to her. I think
right.
she'll be delighted with herself.
Well, she seems willing.
I know.
And motivated to do it. I mean,
it seems like a huge challenge. I think she's thinking to herself, this is the greatest challenge.
I mean, look, when I walked in here, you were, I hate it, I can't stand it. The staff suck. I'm over it, I'm done. I thought about closing it down.
I have no interest in doing hair anymore. I have done my hair days. I love doing it, it was brilliant, but I've moved on. At the end of the year, let's say, let's give everybody a 6-month goal. Give them a date.
Nikki and I have been talking about who succeeded today and who struggled. And, I have to say that I saw improvements in many of you.
Yes.
Everyone really did have a great day today and did a really good job. Christina, when I first saw your work, you really didn't want to take, my advice. And today, you were totally opposite. And I saw a huge improvement in your foils. You did really, really well today, really well. Albana, I saw you were willing to learn today. You wanted to learn. You weren't lazy today. You kept busy all day, and you had a really good attitude. And that isn't what I saw when I first came into this salon. Susie, Nikki and I talked about empowering you as the manager to take that on and actually run with it and step up.
Now I know I need to say what I feel, stand up for the team, and just be in charge.
I want you to lead this team and give them what they need. And Nikki told me that she wants you to be able to step up and lead this team as well. And Nikki, I would like you to commit to me to keep the cameras down. And to keep the staff motivated.
Okay.
Give them what they need so every day can be a day like today.
Yes.
I'm hoping Nikki will change, and I really, truly hope Nikki wasn't putting on an act for Tabatha.
Nikki told me that she doesn't want me to give her back her key. She wants me to give you back.
Fantastic.
Last thing I have to do is give you the key to Brownson Company.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thanks, Nikki.
No problem. I expect all of you to step up and stay motivated because you never know when I might come back. All right, good luck. All right. Nikki is a tyrant and she hasn't changed. But if she stays away from this place and lets Susie manage it, this salon could succeed. It's been about 6 weeks since I was last at Brownson Company, and I hope today I find the staff doing great work. I hope Susie is empowered to be a manager, and I hope Nikki is giving them the praise they deserve. It's been repainted, the old sofa's back. I guess Nikki didn't care for it.
Not at all.
So nothing has really changed.
No, not really.
Are you still frustrated with your staff?
Oh, well, I still think there's a lot of room for improvement. You know, by next April or May, if the numbers are the same and they haven't gotten themselves together, what I'd have to do is just bring in some new, energetic, amazing staff.
Are the cameras back up?
Yeah. Those cameras mean all. I don't give a what they're doing, because I know what they're doing. They're not doing anything.
Has Susie stepped up to be the manager you wanted her to be?
We changed her to be front desk manager.
So she's not manager at the salon anymore? No. When did you demote her from being?
I think she kind of demoted herself. I was willing to give her the chance. Have the keys, have the schedule, have all of the staff. She was swamped within a week.
My authority is gone, my power has gone. I feel like I'm a receptionist. You know, just let me prove to you what I can do, and I have not had that opportunity to do it.
Sorry it didn't work out. I thought you would have done a brilliant job.
I do, and the last thing that I want to be as well, or even feel like, is a failure. So I have never been a failure, never will. But I feel that. Am I planning on staying? No.
Wow, I feel like I've fallen down the rabbit hole yet again. Nikki tells me the staff really haven't changed, and the staff tell me that Nikki really hasn't changed. Susie, who seemed to be doing a great job as manager, has been demoted. It doesn't seem to have changed since the day I got here. On the next Tabatha's Salon takeover. Oh, this is nice. You have a 10-year-old daughter.
Yes.
You can't support a business or a child on vodka. I don't do gossiping and bitching in my salon. Everything's laid on the table and up front, so everyone knows where they stand. You have to be absolutely off your rocker. I'm sorry. Seeing as you want to criticise me,
I'm not criticizing you at all.
Because you're so fantastic. I'm just so done with excuses. I feel like that's all I've had for days, and I'm done. Stupid little upstart bitch.